Now it's charging. It wouldn't charge at first. Mhm. Yes, we back. We back. I was like, okay, I was not about to sit here and struggle and figure out. And the crazy thing is, as soon as I end the other one, it started to charge. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to trust this phone. It's an older phone. I really just got on it, pulled it out the wazoo, and got on it. Normally, I don't even fool with that phone. Yes. But did you make any other plans? You just probably said, honey, I'm on vacation and I'm on back up off of it. You know what? I think I should have used ouch, the freeze dry raspberries and I didn't. That was my fault. That's what happened. Yeah. That loaf would have been better. I had to think about it. But I just basically used what I had and that was my fault. Mm-hmm. Oh, my toe. I can take my other phone and edit some of my stuff right quick. Tell got her iPhone. What? Ooh. I got. Oh. Oh yeah, nephew got it going on. Must be nice to be 8. Yes, he said. Me. I know that's right, girl. Now ain't that the truth? She said, "Happy birthday to me." Shoot, I don't know, girl. Yeah, we ain't. I ain't never had a birthday like. Even my adult years, I ain't even had a birthday like that. He got it going on. He got it going on. Why? Yeah. I need to. You know what? I need to create my villain T-shirt. That's what I'm about to do. phone today. Phone don't work. I'm gonna make time for that. Cause I'll be that. I'll be the feeling. I've never really gotten a chance. I got string all on this. Oh wow, yes. What you want, little boy? What do you want, little boy? Oh yeah, he had it going on. He had the best day ever. Go. Tez, go on where you going. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. You got somewhere to go. 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 Go where you going. Mind your business. Go on over there, do what you gotta do. Go. Oh, you was just leaving them out? Oh, I thought you was going to take them out. That's why I was telling him to go. Oh. Yes. Yeah, he had the best birthday ever. Classroom. Oh, yes. Honey. Let me go ahead and create this right quick while I'm thinking about it. Yeah, it's a lot of no, that ain't what it was. I ain't fooling around. Mm-mm. He ain't want nothing. He didn't want a thing. Girl, I ain't messing with him. Mm-mm. Oh, that's what I need to do. Oh, I gotta get my let me get my coffee. What's to discuss? But did you see? Hey, 007, what's up, girl? Oh, but did you see them? See, people told Peach, we told you to stop coming over our house. Oh wow, I didn't. You know what? I have not seen anything for real. For I have not seen anything of hers in months. When I tell you, I blocked her on TikTok. I blocked her. Um, I just didn't want to see no more. Like, and I think I just blocked a lot of the people from the Amoy sector. I don't know. Maybe I got bored. I got tired. No, 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 no. I didn't see. No, I didn't see no peach stuff. But coming over to somebody's house at their house. How she being buying in somebody's house? Oh, they did. Yeah, I don't be seeing her. She was battling on TikTok. I did hear about the battling, and they was talking about how she was getting into it with people. And you know what? That's how it all started. You know the fun's funny when she get to battling because she don't even battle. Like when she start battling, or so she can start trending across social media because you know she can go. Since when? They was just talking about her. So that happened again recently too. Okay. Okay. So Shonda, I don't think you was over here when I talked about like how weird and off a lot of the people became, and I started to see. Oh, in the last 4 days, I just seen her up there recently. Yeah, them people, girl. I don't know if it's in the water, but it's bad. It is really bad over there. It's bad. But wait a minute. So how? So how in the world? You know what? Since her classes don't sell anymore. Oh. You know what I've noticed? I think a lot of people really love and gravitate to the SSI entertainment portion of that app. And what I mean by that, it's a lot of people that like go up there and play SLOW. or lead, feed into and pander into that sector of the SOW-ness. That ain't a word. I made it a word. And I don't like that. Because I feel like the people, I don't know how many times they have been her. She keeps coming back on different accounts. You know what? I thought that they made it to where once it's banned, you don't really supposed to be able to come back over here ever, never again. That's what I heard. I heard that that was supposed to be like how they changed and updated the platform, um, to keep the bugaboos out. I guess that's in my words, in my opinion. I don't know how true it is. Told you you ain't welcome. They house. Oh, that's what you meant by they house. I didn't even know that. I gotta text my friend, tell my friend. They ain't tell me. Um, the girls is mad with me over there because I blocked them. Child, they making memes and posts and trauma bonding and girl, when I get tired, I get tired. I don't have time. When I make time, you better value it. I promise you. Cause when I don't got time no more. Yeah, girl. Lord have mercy. Oh, Peach. I don't know, girl. What is going on? Oh, you know what I can do? I can do my, what's the name? Well, no. I ain't gonna put that up there. Damn it. I can plug my thing up. Nah, I'll probably just do that later. I guess I can close that out, man. Um, I gotta figure this out. There was something I said I wanted to do with that, but yes, it be fun. You know what? You know what? That's a skill set. And see, that was another thing that I feel like I got off track. And a lot of people enjoy the talking, the quick responses because like the real people that I was around, they were very intelligent. Um Child, we still roast and gag. We just don't do it with the public. I noticed that everybody is so sensitive when you having fun and they mad and I don't y'all win. But when it came to the specifics like of that sector, that really, really was so different. Cause like, a lot of people was coming with the narrative saying that the man was a PDF file. And they didn't have any information. They didn't have any concrete evidence. Um they would harass him and get him amped up. And when he responded, in my opinion, he would just say some crazy outlandish stuff. I ain't gonna hold you. I was like, what's wrong with him? Now that's why I said people like to lean to the SSI ness of the situation. But they ain't had no proof that he did all these things. Like it was to the point where people was like clipping videos. And then after you sit and start really paying attention and putting all this stuff together, and they were sitting back laughing, and I was like, wait a minute. So much so, they had a whole PDF file on their page But they was calling that man one. They invited a registered one over there to talk about one that man that didn't have anything on him. I was like, wait a minute, you got to draw the line somewhere. But so many people were so wrapped up in the salaciousness of the interview and the story and the fact that they didn't like the person. They didn't care about. I was like, oh no, girl, I'm a context clues girly. They can have the SSI entertainment portion. They got it. Then they got mad at me when I didn't want to have nothing to do with them all. Child, when I learned how to make me some sourdough bread. You know, matter of fact, I got something I want to sew today. Yeah, let me sew that. I need to make sure I got my needle that I need to sew with. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to use the one that's right here. Yeah, I was like, oh no. Girl, I might have to start building log cabins too. I'm trying to tell you. I don't know what Peach gonna do. I don't know. But I noticed, you know, the sectors are very interesting. I'm just leave it at that. Why is this on here? Oh, this must be my other page. Yeah. But they can have it. I don't want to do that. I just don't. No. I'm gonna be building log cabin soon too, girl. Stay tuned. I gotta find something to prop my thing up on. I can, but I don't want to push it too far away. Maybe I can put it right here. Maybe. Yeah, I ain't know that girl. Some people tired of her mess. And then really, when people go through stuff like that, you know it's a lot of people that really just band together to do stuff like that. It is. It has to be a lot of people. Is this right? Oh, I ain't plugged up my own. Some of that stuff just a mess. I've decided strategically placing metal side walls that reflect heat is the smartest way. Okay. Placing metal. Yeah, I know what you mean. It is. It sounds like a really good idea. It sounds like the best way to do it, girl. Um, I think you'll be great at it. I really think. Yeah, I've had enough. I was just like, girl. And you know the crazy thing is when I seen not only did they have the PDF file over there, okay, they intentionally omitted that he was one. And on top of that, it was strategically done. So when another person decided to talk about it, I wasn't interested. I was like, uh, I had already pulled the information, the facts that I thought were very important that people was overlooking. Not only was the person a PDF file, they had pending charges, meaning they did it again. And they had them on their platform to talk about another man. I was like, okay, yeah. Was started by a man who understood that he needed double pane windows in a log cabin. They mocked him. You know what? In my old apartment, they had those. They had those double pane windows, and they were really nice. Oh my gosh. They were very warm and comfortable in the winter. They, that's one thing I can say about that apartment. That made me think about, yeah, that made me think about that. You are so right. You're right. You're right. Windows are important. Put you some curtains up. That way you ain't got to worry about seeing nothing and being a part of it. That's how I got caught up on the sourdough. That's how I got caught up. It's already here. Yeah, I do think so. In my opinion. In my opinion. It's upon us. And that's the thing, like, it was so weird that I don't care about being trolled. I don't care. Um, but if you say something about canning, you gonna wish you had that skill set. Because if that is what's really going on, I ain't talking about you. I'm just talking about, I'm speaking in general. Skill sets. That's why I got Dolene before that. You see what I'm saying? I already know what's going on. The chit chatter was entertainment until it wasn't entertainment anymore. So I know exactly what you mean. But I do have I bought some more of this fabric. I had it for I've had it a couple other times. Now I don't know what I'm about to do about having a nail. Not a nail, a needle. Because I don't know if I brought any in here. And then I got to dig and look for a needle to be able to accommodate the fabric that I'm about to sew with. But anyway, I went ahead and put it together. And everything is like on this little thingy. Let me pull it over here before I get busy on it. Right here so I can show you. I need to put this back over here. I need to clean this. I need to get this organized. That's what I need to do. That's another thing. Focus is necessary. in this season. Catch. But yeah. So last night, I sat back and I said, girl, oh, this is my little ruler. I had dug out, I forgot I had it. I really need to be putting my, what's the name board on the wall and organizing my spools and stuff like that. That's what I need to be doing. You see what I'm saying? Like you said, the double pane windows are a genius idea. But anyway, so I've had this 1,000 times, I guess you can say. And what I decided to do was go ahead and pre-cut my fabric squares and put my batting on the inside, because I have like a little pot holder set I'm getting ready to put on my shop. Girl, the people troll so bad, I gotta have a secret shop. Anyway, focus. Yeah, ain't a cute girl. So I had got like 2 yards of it. Right. And so it's gonna be a set. Okay. So that's the set. Because I had went ahead and prepped everything last night. That way I ain't looking crazy trying to cut this and cut that and cut that. But I'll probably, you know, see how they go. And for both sides, this is going to go around the perimeter. So I got 2 of them. I cut those last night. Put the little clips on them. Because I didn't iron. I didn't iron anything. I could press it. Yeah, I need to. And then these, I didn't cut them to size. But when I put them in the little thingy, they're going to be the little holder piece. I'm going to cut it. But, you know, go with me on this. So I put them together. Put them to the side. And then my girl. And take my clip. Scissors. Because, you know, I be trying to piece stuff together. And this is the little towel that's going to go with it. Now, I do want to press that down a little bit. But either way, this is going to get stitched out on like a little basic towel. That's the go. That's it. Nothing fancy. I do have to get me a needle that's heavy enough to go through these cottons. I have a needle. I might have to go find it. And that's what I mean by focus. I got a lot to do. Enough, more than enough to do. But yeah, I forgot I even had this. I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna come in handy. And you know what? If I wanted to, if I wanted to be all extra fancy and stuff like that, right? I can take this and you know, place it diagonally and do my little chalk, you know what I'm saying, to line out. Like if I wanted to do vertical lines and stuff like that. Yeah, go ahead and put this up here. That are long enough and not too busy. A total bust thus far. What you been looking at? Because you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. The place that I order that from, they have they definitely have fabric that would be long enough. This feel like it's about to fall off my head. They will definitely have fabric that's long enough. One thing I can say, lately, I haven't been crazy about the fabric. Okay, Amy. Have you I'm trying to figure out, was you the one that said you would do the you know how to do the heat bond and stuff like that? Like, you know what I'm saying? To iron it on to make it work. Because I don't know. Was that you? Because I know, one thing I can say about their fabric, because it's a warehouse, yes, I know. Yeah, so you can actually, you can order you some fabric and heat bond you a pair. You said curtains, right? Hold on, what you said? I'm sorry. I ain't finished my call. Yeah, curtains. You say you want some curtains. They easy to make. Let me get a piece. Let me get a piece of fabric right quick. This what you would do. This what you would do. Can you see? Damn, you ain't able to see with this iPad. I'm gonna try to make it work. We gonna figure it out. Shower curtains. It don't matter. You'll still be able to use them because the only difference, you would have to put the holes in for the hooks. But like the whole concept of a curtain is just fabric, still, right? So say this is the side. Hold on, this too long. No, I don't want to cut it though. This the side. I'm gonna heat bond this. All right, my clips. I'm gonna heat bond it, right? Bam. She heat bonded like that. I iron that down. I do the same thing. Bam. She heat bonded. You feel me? The only part that get tricky is the curtain part. You can take this like that, fold it over like this, and leave that hole for your curtain rod. But shower curtain, you still can heat bond, heat bond. And the top, you don't have to do it as thick. And you can make the holes, you know what I'm saying? And make sure the holes line up with your thingies. Did it make sense? Did it make sense? Because, like, I mean, it's basically the same concept I use the times I made curtains. I folded this. I folded that. I did the bottom the same way. I can heat bond it. The only difference is I need a piece that I can put the curtain rod in. That's the top. Yeah, you on your own with the holes. I mean, you on your own. Fold it. I got a hole. Let me stop. Don't pay me no mind. But I would definitely, because if I am going to put a hole, I would definitely double the fabric, to give it the stability to accommodate the hole at the top. That's the only way you're gonna find what you want if you can't find it out, at the store. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what? I've made the curtains. I haven't like really just looked at my curtains like that to see how they made. Like the shower ones. But I would think it would be, the similar concept. But when it comes to the holes, you definitely don't want to just have a hole in a single layer of fabric because it can rip and fall. You don't want to do that with your hooks. So that's something I would like double or triple at the top because they gotta accommodate the hooks, and especially if you got the fancy hooks. Yeah, not I ain't talking about the plastic one. You know what I'm saying? Like the little good pieces. hmm You definitely want to make sure. But yeah, that's the only way I could. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way I would know how to piece them together. I need a needle for my machine. I have some. But I need one that can accommodate this cotton. Okay. Okay. But girl, that's when you go ahead and get you a piece of glue. Cause that plastic is no different than any type of, oh shit, I can't put that right there. That's about to fall. That what am I doing to myself? That plastic is no different than like if you was able to find like a like a thick durable piece of plastic, because you really wouldn't need much of it to put it around the holes per se, if that makes sense. So say if you decided to do the top, right, going across the top, you want to put the plastic in the middle of it before you bond it down. Like the bond gonna be down here, the plastic still gonna go across, and you can poke holes in it if you want to get it to the size you need, and you can use whatever one you already have to guide the holes. You know what I'm saying? To like basically, it's plenty of things that I've had around me that I basically copy, and that's how I learned how to make them. You know, I just kind of use what I already have plenty of times to remake stuff. So, but like with the plastic, I'm trying to think. It's no different than like how like when you go back a tarp, something, or like the liner that people use um to put down to paint. You still can find like the clear, or even better, clock this one. How about if you got a cheap shower liner and put that across it in the piece? You feel me? Like the cheap shower liners, the ones that's like $1. The holes are already in it. But yeah, the place that got, cause what, even what's the name got good Oh shit, did I hit something? Hold up, I ain't do nothing, did I? Oh. Even even on Amazon they have fabric bundles. How you only use log building cabin tools but sharp tools? What about when you in the kitchen cooking? Never mind, because you was the one that said something about the pineapple thing. The you're right. I was saying it like that because the holes, like if you like, say if you cut off the piece of the top of, one of the plastic cheap dollar and a quarter shower curtain liners, right? It's still just a guide. The most you would be doing is putting a hole in the fabric. I cannot. Oh, period. I just got an order came in while I was sitting here. You gonna keep checking Amazon. Do you know what color you looking for? What about okay? Lord, I can't with you. I just cannot. I'm not gonna do that. I ain't messing with you. Earth tones. Oh. Try let me go to the website that I go to so I don't say the name wrong. Fabric Wholesale Direct. When you go up there, it says shop fabric. Um, by the type, I would select normally they have a minute. It won't even let me pull it up. I can't make them. I'm just gonna show you the fabric right quick. I'm gonna show you some of the fabrics they have. She said no, no, no. Why? I was just gonna go and see what color fabrics they had. That's all. I'm not going. Girl, let me see. I don't even see the kind that I like to look at up here. Where is it at? All types. Hmm. It's like they got everything but that. Okay, I will have to shop it by pattern. There it is. So maybe that'll work by pattern. No, 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 I can't make them. This the different stuff they had. See how they got the blue, the green. They have colorful stuff. Sometimes you might find like a earthy tone in there that you like, but for the most part, and sometimes they have the same colors over there. Like this one give a little earthy, but not that earthy. I had this fabric before. That's earthy. A beige background with a subtle pop of gold, possibly a splash of red on. Oh, on. I mean, they have stuff similar to that up in there, but hold on, I gotta go to the next page. They have gotten a little with their selection lately, but occasionally I am able to find something I like, and then very rare am I able to go back and find it again. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that might be. I like it. That's the one I'm about to work with. And they got another one that's similar to it. They got some decent stuff. Like this one have give like a little collage feel. I think I've had one similar to that. Or what's the other one? I'm saying it because they have like a, kind of like a different collection of fabric. That's why I like to go there periodically every season to scope out what they have. And I love this one just because of the green and gold. But they do have some stuff. And it's kind of like my go-to when I'm really looking for like a decent, because there's just so many different pieces. Already have bear sheet room. Oh, see, okay, but you. Well, I don't know. I don't know them. I don't know. Um, I don't know what's up with these prints. Yeah, sometimes they be a hit. Sometimes they. This look like a organism. So yeah. Sometimes it's a, it's a, but hey, it's all in what you're looking for. Okay. Have you tried at home? Do y'all have an at home store? I need to find me a which jiggy. Oh, hold on. What's going on, sister? All right. How you doing? Oh, girl, you sound good morning to you. I said good morning to you. That's how you say. You all right, girl. It's probably because the season changing too. Mm-hmm. I made some beet juice. I was like, well, let me drink this because I ain't had this in a minute. It's good for your blood and all that. So, yes. See, it ain't warm like that here yet. I can't take my feet off and go put my feet in the sand, child. I gotta drink beet juice, girl. I gotta drink beet juice.